Hello, everybody! Oh my gosh, the Foogies are huge. Let's just get Toastie in there, behind the table. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Hi everybody, welcome in. Welcome to King's Court. It's been about a week off, so I'm just returning from a break. If they let me know immediately, and I will get on them. However, I have no idea why I was recording as well as streaming at the same time. That's a bad idea. So, how have I been the past week? I've been pretty well this past week. The breakaway was amazing. I really needed that. I'm probably going to do that moving forwards. Every now and then I'll just take a week off. I am just waiting for Morrie's model to appear on screen. I'm going to get rid of the goal widget, I think. We don't need you for now. We'll bring that back next time. Alright. Hello everyone, thank you so much for the ratings. Thank you so much for the supportive follow. Spigel, thank you. My guests today are none other than some fantastic, amazing artists. These two are just like so talented, so skilled. Oh, that's muted. I'm so sorry. But welcome in, Crispy Face! Sorry about that. It's not muted anymore. I'll give you a free redeem for that later. Just remind me. Dada, thank you so much for the donation. Hi, Crispy Face. Welcome in. How are you? How is the lovely audience doing? Are you excited for the talk show today? Oh, you're doing your coin. Time for some self-care. Oh gosh, people are redeeming coins again. Yes, we have a new redeem, everybody. You got home from working on fixing some car stuff. Hi, Meek Mac. Hi, Meek. Welcome in. I'm still waiting for Morrie's model to appear. Strangely enough, it is not here yet. Where is my bunny girl? Bunny girl, I summon thee. No. Wonder why not. That's so weird. Well, a couple of important updates for you all. I'm going to reduce streams for the next couple of weeks. So the next 2 weeks, we're going to be only having 3 streams a week instead of 4. And those for this week are going to be Pokemon, Ghost Exorcism, and this one. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week is going to be something else. That's going to be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday as well. And then we're going to go back to our 4 days a week. But these will be set streams. She's really trying. Thank you for letting me know, Toastie. It's probably just my download speed is really like... My upload speed is terrible, but also, like, my download speed is probably not that great either. Thank you for the care package starter. Let me do that now. Everyone, we're stretching our backs today. Ooh. There we go. That was a good stretch. Thank you for that. And a posture check as well. I'm going to introduce my guests. So, the first one on screen that you can see is Toastie. Toastie is, what were the words I used? I described Toastie as charismatic because Toastie can really fill a room with a lot of, like, good, positive, chatting energy. And I really admire that. But also, Toastie is amazing, just in general. So that they deserve 100 MS. Okay, give me a sec, everyone. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, Morriee, we are going to change the file server to there. Okay. I'm hoping this is gonna work. This is not good. That's fine. That's fine. Morriee, I'm really sorry. We'll just use Fugi. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just use Fugi. Accurate, Dan? Yeah, I try my best. Which means... Look how skilled these two are. Look at that models! Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, let me bring them in. Let me bring them in. Guests, can you hear me? Are you there, my lovely guests? I have killed my internet. This is a good... This is just as connecting. What's that correct? I can't hear right now. Alright. This is not good. We might have to just like restart stream completely. So we're just... Oh, no. Are we back? Am I back? Okay. Discord is not back. Friends, can you hear me?
Discord is dying.
There we go, there we go.
They hear me! Oh my gosh,
Yes.
we're here, we're here. Hello, my lovely guests. How are you?
Hi.
Very well, very well.
I'm very good as well.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you both up to like 200%. There we go. Ah, welcome to King's Court, my lovely guests. The first thing I'd like to ask you to do is to introduce yourselves for the lovely people watching.
Hello.
Whoever goes
Hello.
first here will go second on the next question, so bear that in mind.
Alright. Toastie, you wanna go first?
you can go first. You can go first.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay.
Alright.
I'll go first. Hello everyone. I am Morriee. I am an angel bunny VTuber. I just recently just got my VTuber model, and I am an artist. I mainly do art on my stream. Sometimes I do play as well. And it's really nice to be here. It's like I believe it's my second time to be in your court, Prince Dan, and it's Prince King Dan. Oh my gosh. It has been such a marvelous experience. I feel very honored to be here, to be in your presence. So thank you so much for the invite. Yeah. Hi everyone.
Thank you, Morriee.
Uh,
Big loves to Morriee for that. Yeah, Morriee, I'm king now. It's been...
I know you from when you were still a prince. I was there when you had your coronation. I was there.
It's true.
It was lovely.
You've been on this journey basically alongside me. Over to you, Toastie. Please introduce yourself.
Alright. Hello, I'm that Toastie434. I'm a variety VTuber. I stream various games, retro classics, mods. I have the very rare occasional art stream, especially as of late, because right now I'm working for a game company, and what I'm working on is under NDA. So I don't really have anything to show recently, but I also am a game developer myself, and I'm working on a project. I recently hit 1K on Twitch. That was a very big milestone. In fact, Morriee helped me hit that. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you for having me on.
Of course. It's a pleasure to have you here. I wanted to ask you both, just to let everyone know, kind of like, do you have like a set schedule, or do you know when you might be streaming next?
Me personally, I do not have a very specific schedule. I just stream whenever I can. So I try to stream every day since I usually draw every day. So why not just share it to the world, you know? But if I do stream, I have set myself to stream at 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. on my time on Philippine Standard Time. But most of the times I can't really stream every day because sometimes streaming is really draining. So
you're
how
right.
about you, Toastie?
All right. So yes, I do have somewhat of a schedule. It's just a little scuffed right now because I am having a lot of issues with my PC. So every Wednesday at around 4 p.m. CST, I stream with Domino, King Domino, and Agony Ina for V Rising and some various other games. On Thursday at originally it was at 8 p.m. CST, but now it's also going to be around 4 or 5 p.m. CST. I stream a co-op game with Domino as well. And then Fridays and Mondays are a bit more up in the air. If I do stream, it's either very early or very late in the day on those days. And then every Saturday night at 7 p.m. CST, I am over on Atsumori Kufuhara's channel for his Castles and Crusade TTRPG campaign.
Wow. Okay, Toastie, you have a lot going on.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, if you want to catch these two, then just make sure you drop them a follow and you'll know when they're live, where they'll be, and all that good stuff. So please drop them a follow. Lovely Draconians. We got a Danish in chat. Cutie Patootie, Cuddy Wally, Cutie Pie Gecko. No, you Danish. Morriee's cute. Yes, I agree.
Oh, thank you.
So, some of the questions today are going to have a focus on art, as I explained to the chat earlier, and to yourselves as well. So I don't know why I'm repeating this. I just am. But I know there's certain things you can't share, Toastie. So this will be more of like, I guess, artist work that you did before you started this current like job, I guess. Is it a job?
Yes. Yeah, it's a job.
Yeah, I can say it is.
Yeah. So you both definitely would say that your art is a job for yourselves. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, I am a freelancer. I'm a freelance artist, so it's basically a commitment that I gave to myself to do more art because I really like it and I have fun.
Yeah. And I wanted to like ask you both, can you remember when you first felt that pull towards art and like knew that was something you wanted to get into doing? Toastie, we'll start with you for the answers.
All right. Was there a definite moment? It it's a complicated question to answer. I've always loved art, and I've always had a very big passion for it. But I don't know if there was ever a definite moment. I kind of stumbled into it. With my first job was like in making avatars for VR chat and Blender when I was really young. But there was never a definite moment of I want to do this, and I still don't know if it's gonna remain my main career. I want to go into astrophysics. But right now, it's what I'm happy where I am.
Yeah.
I think it would have been around mid high school when I started to take it more seriously as a form of profession.
I'm gonna trick you up here. How many years ago was that?
Mid high school. How many years?
How many years would you
3 years.
say that you've been? Okay.
Or like properly profession. Like I considered it a profession rather than just like a side job. 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. How about you, Morriee-chan?
Well, okay. Can I say ever since I was little, when I was a child, I guess. I remember it used to be my safe space. Growing up, I wasn't really in a very safe environment, so I usually like just, doodling, drawing, and sometimes I would have this competition with my brothers to like, oh, we gotta create an OC and draw it on, because my mom was doing her research at that time to get her doctorals, so all her scrap papers we usually draw there. So like a lot of times it was my safe space. It was something that I was holding on to, and even at school, I remember I used to get scolded a lot for drawing a lot on books or on the test papers. So I can like safely say that it's been my whole life. When I was in high school, I had a dream of being an animator on one of the biggest companies here in the world, I guess, like Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks. And I had that certain style as well. I had a cartoonish style to just adjust to that, but then our preference changed when we grow up. And at that point, being an artist, it is very, very unstable to get it. Like, it's unstable to think about it on the future, especially me living here in Asia, and people really do tend to like say that, being an artist is not gonna get you nowhere. That's what they say. But I chose to follow my dreams, and now here I am.
Oh,
and
that's so cute.
it's been it's an on and off thing, but it has always came back. It like I wasn't even planning on coming back, but art just came back for me. It's just, it never leaves, and that's all I can say. It never leaves, and it has stuck with me for a very long time, and now I'm here.
It's amazing. Oh gosh.
Thank you. Oh my
Danish.
gosh, let's go.
Danish.
Oh my gosh.
Danish, let's go.
Danish. Thank you so much.
Have the dream.
How many? How many? Sorry. You didn't have to do that, Danish. Thank you. 5. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You deserve it. Let's go.
I bowed to the freaking webcam, and I'm just like, they can't see me bowing. I mean, this is my bow. There you go. Oh. Did you give more? Hang on. Another 5. Danish. This is where we stop. Alright? Please. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of those. But thank you. This isn't gacha to see who gets a gift sub. Speaking of gachas, Morriee-chan.
Oh.
Holy
Yee, go hype! Hype!
Oh my gosh. I will say, if you are subbed here, you do get a unique role in the Discord. So make sure you join and you know, cash in on that gift sub. Thank
bag.
you so much, Morriee-chan. Yes, get that bag. We actually have the daily coin redeem now that I haven't even talked about. Basically, once per stream, you can now redeem your daily coin, and there's an animation that plays with it everything. So, and I will count up everyone's daily coins at the end of the year, and there'll be a prize for whoever has the most. Oh no, here they come. I shouldn't have said anything. Anyway, thank you everyone for all the love there. Thank you. Moving back to the focus back on you guests, seeing as you tried to put the focus on me, I noticed that, Morriee-chan.
Dan deserves love. Dan deserves support. Dan deserves all the love.
Very true.
Time for some self-care.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Sada, you're not a horrible eldritch being. Also, if I find eldritch beings hot, who are you to say? Anyway, I mean, what?
What is happening?
I'm losing control. Alright.
Oh
Oh no, the sussy's coming out. Alright.
no! Oh no!
I wanted to ask you both. This question's quite a big one, actually. Do you have any artistic inspirations that you look up to or take, strength from when, say, like, you hit that artistic wall? Toastie, I believe we're starting with... No, Morriee, we're starting with you this time.
Okay. You mean the art block? When I reached the art block?
Yeah. So, like, first of all, it's a two-part question, kind of. Who are your artistic inspirations?
Okay. Okay. So, I think I think I mentioned a lot because honestly, I have a lot of love to a lot of good artists on Twitter, on Pixiv, also on Twitch. I've also met a lot of great artists on Twitch, and I think I'm gonna mention a Twitch streamer, if that's okay.
You can name whoever you want. This is a safe, like, welcoming, inviting space. So shout out your friends if you want to.
Okay, so I really don't stream before. I just like co-working with streamers. I like having that feeling of working with someone, and I watch streams. I watch art streams. So the streamer that I watched was Yasu. They're usually just working for more than 8 hours, and that really inspires me, because they work like straight on stream without distractions, or sometimes they do chat with their chatters just a little bit, and still the dedication of just working 8 hours or even more, it's just something that inspires me to do more, to do more art, to be the best. And yeah, I could say Twitch streamer Yasu is one. I've been watching them before I even streamed. Kaito Fuma, They do make very sus content, but it's okay. I really like boobas. Anyways, so sorry.
Did you want to post the streamer's name in chat and I can give him a shout out?
Oh yeah, okay. So there's also Whalekun. Yeah, I think 3 of them for now. I don't.
That's fine.
I don't. Yeah. So
Means my
we
mods have some jobs to do.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Thank you again, Danish. Thank you so much. I love how Meek got us up there. That's so good. Da, 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 da. I hope everyone likes the BGM. It's I chose this music because I felt like it matched both of your vibes. Like it's kind of like cozy artistry, like background music while you're like making art, I guess.
Yeah. It's really cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are like the artists I usually just chill out to when they make art. Yeah.
I gotta learn to spell these names. So it's Yebwan? Is that it?
Yeah, but they prefer to be called Yasu.
Yasu, okay. Drop them a follow. And we'll do the rest throughout. Another raid, oh my gosh. What is going on? Welcome raiders! Welcome to the talk show. Today we're all talking all about art. Toastie, I'm gonna give Morriee a little break to think about like Morriee, how you cope when you hit that artistic block. I'm gonna give you a break to think about that. I'm gonna come over to you, Toastie, and ask you who your artistic inspirations are. If that's okay.
Okay, so who are my inspirations? Well, a lot of mangaka like I was exposed to, like their work that I was exposed to early, like the author of Berserk, Kentaro Miura, was a huge inspiration for me. Same with Tsutomu Nihei, who was his work in Blame was a major inspiration for one of the reasons why I love drawing architecture so much. And then probably one of the most influential people to me that gave me such a passion for it, and one of the reasons why it became a very safe thing for me growing up, was someone who, if you followed art on Twitter back in like 2018, 2017, Quinny Art, who was a artist who had an incredible style, who unfortunately passed due to a illness. Her story was very influential on me growing up. And then when I started to focus on learning to draw characters, this streamer Shiratoshi, who I can put the name in the chat right now.
Oh, please do.
Their work, and just how long they put, like how much time they put into their work, was very big inspiration. They're incredible character artists. There's a whole lot more that I can't even think of right now. A lot of my inspiration comes from my friends. When the whole reason why I got into Sprite, which is a pixel art software, is because of a wonderful woman I met, Electric Glacier, who streams on Twitch every Sunday. Talked me into getting it. Let me type that up real quick.
That's fine. I'm still doing some of the others as well.
I'm a real slow typer. She's actually coming up on 1K right now.
Also, of course, I'm showing your thigh highs. What do you want about?
I wouldn't have gotten into pixel art.
There we go. Welcome, 777. So, quite a few inspirations, but I really am more interested to hear more about like the manga inspirations there. Like, how did you get introduced to manga?
Being unintended at a Barnes and Noble. Like, and having way too early access to the internet. Because I had a Samsung Kids Tab Model 3. If you ever had that, like, if anyone grew up around the 20 teens, and got one of those, y'all remember how easy it was to jailbreak that and get access to a just normal tablet OS. I got that when I was like 8, and the first manga, which I completely forgot to mention,
the first manga you got into?
Norihiro Yagi, the creator of Claymore, my first manga I ever read. Horrible start for a kid, but also an incredibly beautifully illustrated manga. Incredibly formative. From there, I got into looking at the art for Berserk, and from there, I started to look into just more various Asian artists. And that's where I started to spend hours of my day just looking at incredible work from across the sea.
And that's where your inspirations come from. Is that right?
Yes, a lot of it comes from manga artists and concept artists. Their works were just incredibly detailed, and yeah,
that's great. That's good to hear. I wanted to go back to the previous question, if I may, about like art block, and I wonder if you have an answer or like for how you handle art block when it comes along Toastie. Is there anything you might specifically do, or how have you handled it in the past?
So it depends on where it's happening. If it's just general art block, I take a moment and I will go and try and find something that is just a passion project of someone, something that they have fully committed and poured their heart into. and that and I'll just fully try and take in whether it's a game, an art piece, or a movie or show that is a love letter to something.
No.
And I try and basically break it down into a digestible form of the decisions they've made for it, and that is something I do because passion in this medium is so incredibly important. Something else I will do is just go and chat with smaller artists on Twitch. A lot of them love to talk about their work, and that passion can really help reignite fuel in the fire for me. And sometimes, depending on if it's art block when I'm trying to learn something, the solution is to wrap up the piece. Just finish what. There's something that my a friend told me where it's sometimes it's better to complete an artwork it's better to complete 6 artworks to 70% completion than 1 artwork to 100% completion, especially if you're learning something. You tend to learn more and faster that way than pouring your soul into just one thing that you if you make a mistake really early on and you don't catch it yet because you haven't learned it, there's not a whole lot you can do until it's too late.
Yeah. Morriee, did you have anything to comment about anything?
I hope that answered the question.
It did. Thank you. It did. Did you have anything to say in reaction to anything Toastie said? Is there anything you can, see yourself doing and what Toastie does? I see you doing pecs! No! Stop it! Stop! All of you! Do not move everything 2 inches to the left. 720 followers. Thank you for 710 followers, everyone. Thank you. Sorry for the scuff there, but Morriee, as you said, the best VTubers have scuff.
Yep, that they do.
Thank you.
All the best all the best experience. It's all normal.
Gosh.
You're doing great, Dan.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to edit the VODs together for everyone to be able to watch this over on the YouTubes. But yes, thank you for the support, everybody. We managed to crash OBS and Discord, so good job, chat. I'm gonna say that's an achievement for you. So this applause is for you. Good job.
Oh, sorry. All right, sorry.
So, ads have reset. It's fine. I was gonna ask Morriee. Apparently, you were discussing it while my internet died. So, I wanted to know. I hope everyone heard Toastie's full response to what I asked about art block. And I wanted to see more if you had any responses to that you wanted to voice.
Yeah, well, I really get that. I really understand what he meant about getting things done 70% instead of getting one thing 100%. I think that really helps with the art blocks as well. Sometimes it's just not possible for us artists to finish an artwork 100% because the feeling is not there, the inspiration is not there, and if you tend to push yourself, it might come out into something you would hate, and that's something that artists do not want to have at all. So it's a really good um thing that Toastie said about having things done 70% instead of that, because it could lead to burnout, and
Mm.
burnouts mean not actually touching a pen at all, like getting away from that, and that's that's a really bad thing to have. So I think having progress done on a lot of multiple things, even by 1%, is much more better than having no progress at all. And yeah, that's exactly the same point as Toasty. I really really agree that at that. So yeah, that's what we were talking earlier.
My friend. Oh my gosh, everyone's redeeming coins. Sorry.
It's okay. It's alright.
It's fine. I really liked the when you mentioned, Toasty, about going to other streamers and seeing their own artistic journeys in motion, and how that can inspire you to return to your own journey. And there's just something about taking strength from, or like inspiration and strength from other people, is so not I don't want to say magical, but so important, because other people inspire us, sure, but on a level to where you can continue your own like artistic journey again is I think it's just on another level. I feel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fun fact, that's actually one of the reasons why I ended up in Morriee-chan.
Oh.
Yeah, I was watching another artist who I was somewhat familiar with, and they raided into a couple of other ones, and then I ended up in Morriee-chan.
Oh. That's
I
actually
actually
really cool.
fallen asleep at my desk and woke up in their chat.
I love that. Ah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Morriee, what about you and an art block though? What do you specifically do when art block comes your way?
To be honest, I don't fight it. I just let it be. When I get my art block, I do not force myself to do something, and I mainly just take care of myself. I do self-care. I touch grass.
Yeah.
I smell the fresh air. Go to the mountains. Like self-care. Sometimes art blocks happen when like the stress is too much, or there's too much on your plate. Like sometimes you have to remind yourself that there's so much more outside, and you need to take a break. Breaks are very important, not just an artist. I think even to everything else, as a streamer, as a worker, as well. You have breaks here and there. So if you do feel like you have an art block, you can't do anything, I try to not force myself and make something that I would hate or people would not be satisfied with. I would rather not have that. I would just rather collect myself first, take a break, do self-care, and then come back to my workspace, and that usually works for me.
Oh, I really like what you said about how you just step away from the art in order to to rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so important to remind ourselves that for all those artists out there, like when art block does come along, stepping away is a way that can help. Like, yeah, I like that. And touching grass. Who knew Morriee-chan went outside and touched grass?
Well, I'm a bunny after all.
You're not touching the grass, you're
Grass
eating
is my food. Yeah, that is.
Oh, I got
Except I
coffee.
don't eat grass in real life, okay? I don't eat soil. Just saying.
Don't eat grass.
You can, technically,
You're
you
also
can eat
bunny,
grass.
Toastie.
Yeah, you're
No,
both
yeah, that is
bunnies.
true. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Quick warning: grass has quartz in it. It could really be bad for your teeth.
Oh, well, there you go, everyone.
Fancy.
There you go. Don't eat
Not
grass.
silica.
Facts for the day.
Not quartz. Silica. My brain confused facts. Silica. It has silica in it.
Hmm.
Isn't that a form of silicone, though?
Yes.
Oh. Learn something new every day, everybody, you see?
Yeah. Isn't silicone like the thing that boobies? I'm sorry. Okay. What was it? Continue.
What? Morriee always is coming back to booby chat right here. I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just, it reminds me of like, oh my god. How are you?
Boobs. Wow, boobs. Boobs. Boobs.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Is
I'm
the
sorry.
coin set to once the stream limit? Yes, you should not be able to redeem it a second time, Dada. If you can, something is broken. It should be literally once a stream per person. Morriee-chan, have your coin. Thank you, Lucy, for the head pats. I did notice you. Oh, more people. More people. Meek, here is your coin. I'm gonna have a lot of daily coin redeems by the end of this. It's great. So I wanted to remind everyone and my guests as well, we do have a break coming up soon. We'll be gone for like 5 minutes for a good stretch of the legs and to get water and things. While we're on that break though, chat or lovely audience, Draconians, I'd like to see if you have any specific questions for my guests. And if you do, please put them in the chat. I will write them down and we will answer them at the end of the talk show.
Can I have a question?
You have a question or can someone give you a question?
No. I have can people also ask questions to you?
Yeah, so they can ask questions to me as well. There's also going to be, when we come back, there's also going to be a section where you two, Morriee and Toastie, you can ask me questions. So that's when we return after the ad break. But until then, everyone, please stretch your legs and fill up your waters. We will see you in about 5 minutes, okay? Yeah. See you soon. To the break room. Press button. Time for some self-care. Okay, everyone, we are returning now. Thank you so much for waiting. Welcome back to the Talkshow. Alright, I hope everyone had a lovely break. Stretched their legs, all that good stuff. We had a care package from Morriee-chan before we left, so I'm just going to do that now. Thank you for the head bat. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, so before we left off, I mentioned we were going to have like a segment for my guests to ask me questions. So that will be here. Do any of my lovely guests have any questions for me?
I do. Can I go first?
Same here. Fine, you can go first.
Thank you, Toastie.
I'm scared.
No, this is just genuinely. I did ask this on your chat before, but I'm not sure if you've read this. But how was your self-care week?
Brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. I actually, for context for those who don't know, I had to take a week off for some self-care because I was starting to get really, really burnt out with streaming. And I didn't want to get burnt out. So I was like, I need to just step away for a bit. And Nova is actually one of my mods. He reached out and reminded me that I hadn't taken a break for about 3 months. And that included, like, I didn't take a break after debut either. I just kept going with it and rolling with, like, that energy. So, to answer the question, Morriee-chan, it was the most relaxing week it could have been. I stayed away from everything streaming. I tried not to watch too many streams. And when I did watch streams, I could feel some of those anxiety emotions coming back in. As soon as I felt my chest tightening, I was like, I have to close it down. I need to step away. And I was really strict with myself, you know? I set really good boundaries for my week off. So yeah, I'm glad you asked. Thank you. It was lovely. But it made me more excited to come back, you know?
Oh, that's really nice to hear then. Thank you so much for answering my question.
Of course. Do my guests have any other questions?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What made you want to start hosting a talk show?
Okay. Alright. So, brief answer. I love talking. Long answer.
That's a good answer.
Long answer is I used to do a solo show before hosting this talk show, and that used to be called Weekly. So every week I would bring in a topic to talk about with everyone for an hour, and I thought, well, instead of me just talking to myself, why don't I bring in some amazing friends and guests and have them talk and get to know their experiences more and learn from their journeys, you know? And that's kind of where the talk show came from. I was like, hey, you know, instead of me talking alone, which, you know, you can't bounce off of other people, you don't have that rapport going back and forth, it's nice to have the company, you know? So, that's where it came from. And that's why you two are here! Woo!
Thank you for having us. It's really fun so far.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Ooh. I always get I do get really nervous after it ends, being like, oh my god, did they enjoy themselves? And what did they think of it? Oh my god, is there anything they think I should improve? And I will ask in our group chat and be like, if you have any feedback, please let me know. So yeah. get
No,
better
I'm
internet
having
is
fun so far.
getting better internet is valid feedback, by the way.
Yeah, I was debating whether or not I'd make that joke.
Is the end of Morriee's Twin Tails Dango on sticks? Oh.
No, it's just my hair. Yeah, just a bubbly hair. Just like styling them that way sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, in post-stream or post-hosting / interviewing dropping can be brutal. I mean, Morriee did design herself, Ava. You little egg. I see you, Egva. Ava was our guest from 2 weeks back. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Hi.
Looks like it could be food. She wants to eat your
I
hair.
do eat my hair sometimes. Yeah, feel free.
How do you handle post-stream dropping? Oh, we're gonna save this for the end of. We're gonna save this for the Q&A because that's a really good question. I better be scared, Ava. You can't scare me. You're an egg. How do you handle post-stream?
I must say, Dan's model is so beautiful. Even while like just not blinking. Just saying.
Sorry, what? I zoned out for a second. Was there something said about me? Me, huh? No. Back to a couple of the questions I actually never got to answer you both before the break because of Scuff. I wanted to ask you both, like, what it's been like for yourselves bringing your art into the streaming world, and I will leave the question there. There is a second part to the question, but we will get to it. So we'll start with Toastie. How what's it been like bringing art into the streaming world?
It's been a slow process. I used to do it a lot more than I do currently. I've only done a handful of art streams as of late. It's scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is nerve-wracking, especially if you're self-critical. But I think it's definitely worth it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get into the habit of starting to do it more. I had a I turned off notification on my Discord, and I did a secret art stream a few a night and half ago. That was just a little bit of pixel art doodling.
How was that?
It was good. It was not at my usual hours, and I didn't announce it, so not many people showed up. But that was kind of the point. It was to ease myself back into doing it. I didn't save the VOD.
You did or didn't? Sorry.
I did not save the VOD.
Oh.
I don't usually save it. When I do art streams, I usually don't save the VOD. Secret.
So, what was the decision behind like making it secret? Was it to, yeah? What was the decision?
Breathing, like give myself some breathing room. Anyone who would have seen it, it would have been someone who like it was either on Twitch at the time or someone who actually like actively pays attention to when I stream, and those are the people I feel most comfortable around. Although funnily enough, 2 people who are almost always there missed it, which is my friend Agony, who actually made this model, and Dark, a very close friend, and I'm sure that when they find out about it, they're going to be pissed.
You mean right now, basically? You broke their stream streaks. No. And Morriee-chan as well.
Yeah, and Morriee. Hi, Morriee. Who invited you here?
Me. So, interesting. Secret art streams. I have stopped doing, like, I don't know if you do it yourself, but I've stopped doing the social media posts being like, I've gone live, or things like that. It just became very robotic, I guess, for me. I felt like I was doing it just for like posterity's sake rather than I'm enjoying posting this. I guess.
I still do. I don't for the quote unquote secret streams that I don't announce. I don't. But for like scheduled ones, especially ones I'm doing with friends who also are streaming, I always try and announce them. Just because that is actually how some of my viewers I do know are like chronically on Twitter. They don't do Discord and like they don't really go to Twitch much on their own. So that's one of the reasons why I do that. Especially if or that and events, I do that a lot more. It doesn't help that my schedule right now has been for days I don't have scheduled usually, and they're a bit more up in the air. I feel like they need a little bit more of an announcement, just because if no one else can actually even get close to guessing the right time for when those will take place.
For now.
Once I get a new PC, the schedule should start becoming normal again.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh. Morriee-chan.
Hey.
Hi. We're coming to you for your answer to the question.
Okay. Honestly, it's oh gosh, sorry. My phone fell.
I
Honestly,
would
it's a bit-
repeat the question, but I've already forgotten what it was, so I'm sorry about that. That's how bad my memory is.
It's okay. No. I know the question. It's just I'm still thinking about. So
I remember it.
Okay, I honestly have started streaming art seriously. Just recently. It was like around last year, end of the year, around December or November, and honestly, I've never expected it to be this positive. A lot of people have been telling me how cozy it has been, how lovely it
Absolutely.
was to be co-working with me, which is something that I was very, very very excited, or very something that I'm very happy about, because I used to co-work with streamers as well, and now that I wanted to do that, people have been feeling the same way as I did before, and that's really lovely. I really liked it so far, and hopefully I will continue on bringing more art in this platform and to my friends and to other social media as well. I hope to also grow as well as an artist, and yeah, it's very, very fun.
Woo! Yes, I have to say, Morriee, you say you started professionally in like December, right? In 4 months, less than 4 months in fact, you have not only hit 500, you're now creeping up on 600 followers. That is a massive amount of being noticed, and I'm so glad you're finding happiness in this. I'm so proud of you, and I just really hope to see you meet Toastie's goal of 1,000 soon, so that you both can be like, we're in the 1,000 group together, and I will be there going, you freaking deserve it.
You too, Dad. I feel like you as well are gonna be like, "Woo, Dad! You've been working so hard, and we really appreciate your hard work. You deserve your love and everything."
Thank you. I love that you say that, but we'll see. My journey will take its time, but honestly, did you know, Morriee, you've got like over 2,000 supporters on like social media.
Oh, on Twitter. On Twitter.
Yeah, but not just that, but other ways as well. Like all in all, over 2,000 people will support you.
Oh, damn, that's a lot. Honestly, numbers are just
Numbers.
honestly, yes, the numbers is something that I used to be anxious about before. I was very obsessed with gaining attraction, gaining likes and retweets, and that really affected my mental health. So I tend to turn that off. Whenever
Yeah.
I stream, I don't turn on my viewer count. Whenever
Yeah.
I post something, I post it and not expect anything. Sometimes it blows up, and I'm like, what? Algorithm in social media is so weird. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just sometimes it blows up, sometimes it's not, and I accept it as it is. I just really appreciate those who are supporting me. I know who they are, and I know they know who they are as well. So
She sees
those
you.
are the people that I yeah. Those are the people that I really, really appreciate so much.
That's good. That's good.
Hmm.
But Toastie, 1,000.
1,000!
Congratulations. That's a
Woo!
huge achievement.
6-year journey.
Yay!
And honestly, would you say it's a journey well worth to have done?
Yeah, honestly. It's still surreal. I think it's gonna take till the actual celebration happens to really like kick in. But yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long journey, and I'd say it's worth it. It has had some incredible ups and some very, very hard downs. But I'm incredibly happy to have been on it. If it weren't for that journey, I never would have met anyone here. I wouldn't have met my found family. Which
Toastie, are you
I'm
trying
sure I'll
to
get
make me
talk.
cry? Are you actually trying to make me cry? Because it's working.
I started it when I just met the requirement for being able to stream on Twitch, which was I do not recommend. It's better to be a full-fledged adult who is developed mentally before exposing yourself to interactions with hundreds of strangers over a few months periods of time. And being exposed to that fully. But I met a lot of great people that way. I've met a lot of not so great people that way. But it has shaped me and helped me to grow, especially for someone who's incredibly socially anxious. I struggle in real life. I actually struggle to simply just go to the store. But being on being here on Twitch has helped me to reach out and just become more social. I'm still not good at IRL talking and all that, but it's been a hell of a ride, and I'm happy I took it.
Oh, that's amazing. Good for you, Toastie. I'm sure I'm so proud of you as well, Toastie.
I'm
Good
so
job.
proud of you, Toastie.
Keep buggering on, I guess.
Keep spreading your wings.
Exactly. No. Oh, there's Meek in chat is so supportive of everyone right now. Thank you so much, Meek.
I know.
Meek is so sweet.
The
She's
sweetest.
wonderful.
We would definitely be giving Meek a shout out at some point. But I wanted to just check, is there any further questions from you both before we move to the clip watching segment?
What are your inspirations?
Ah, fuck. My inspirations, let's see. I'd probably say, like, honestly, there is a YouTuber called Mythimu, and he's kind of one of my inspirations for getting into, like, wanting to create content of any kind, really. And then I started watching Hololive, and I would say probably, like, Calliope Morriee is one of my inspirations for wanting to be a VTuber. And then, thank you. And then from there, just like the strength I've gotten from everyone. I know it's probably soppy to say, but it's true. Like, everyone I've ever collabed with, hung out with, met with, like, each time I have learnt something new from each of them, and I've grown to be, I wouldn't say better, because, you know, then that would be like saying that I'm not a good person already. Ha ha ha. My ego. But I would say I've learned something from every person that I've met, and I've grown as a person, as like an individual, to be more progressive than I was before. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes you two. Haha. But yeah, no more soppy stuff for now. Back to clip watching. Let's go. So, what do we got up as number one? Here we go, everybody. I am going to turn off the BGM real quick. And let's go.
Or we could do that. I don't know. Free money! Free money! Free money! Yay! You guys! I got it! No!
Oh my gosh. So, Morriee-chan,
So sad.
why did you destroy the free money, huh?
Wait, listen, it wasn't my fault. It was that animal thingy. It was so nice. It was free money. It was not me. I was so sad. Even I got so sad.
Oh no, don't be sad, please. Not on the talk show. Oh gosh. But yeah, you broke it. You broke it.
Oh, but not me.
Morriee scares me a little when she carries the free money.
What do you mean? I take care of all the orbs. What?
We were playing earlier, and the amount of times everyone was just like banging stuff against doors and floors, and I was just like,
Like, Morriee, there are 3 different clips of an event that prove otherwise.
What?
From me, you, and Dodo's point of view.
What? No.
No.
Yo. What have we got next?
Oh boy.
Should we see? Should we see what's next in the viewer? Here we go.
You know, he's got him distracted.
Oh.
This is
You can tell Repo is a favorite for these two.
Something.
There.
Hello.
Oh, oh,
Oh, guys.
you actually.
You know what?
It's so chaotic.
Yeah, we're fine. Let's just move on.
She's good. She's stuck right there.
What happened there?
Someone just kidnapped.
Someone got kidnapped. And then Domino walking in very nonchalantly.
No problem.
What was
No
the
problem,
fire?
bitch.
What was that?
There was a propane tank losing its mind.
Oh my
Someone
god.
kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Invisible Man, but I love when he ran past carrying like one of your friends, and your friend was just like,
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah, that was that was Dark. Dark's wonderful. Been one of my longest time supporters. And is also the main contributor to the like PC parts. I'm getting. He's
Oh.
incredibly sweet.
When are those PC parts coming?
Well, I already got the motherboard. Right now, we're still funding the CPU on Throne, and we're going to be putting the other ones on Throne for my birthday, coming up next month,
When?
Woo!
April 19th. But we're going to be celebrating it on the 20th.
You're doing what I'm doing. My birthday's on the 16th, and I'm celebrating on the 18th. Oh my god. Because
Yeah,
I've
what's
decided
that?
that I'm not streaming on my birthday. At least I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not.
I would stream on my birthday, but it's actually the same day as the D&D campaign, and I don't want to mess around with that. We have yet to miss a single session over the past 5 months.
Wow, that is real dedication and commitment from everyone. Yeah, keep that up. Should we see what clip is next?
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, that just instantly killed it. Okay.
Aha! That's the door.
Indiana Jones reference.
Oh my gosh. I love how you go to the edge and you look down and you're like, no.
I hadn't even processed what had happened. That is one of the early examples on my channel of what we like to call TTD, or Time Till Domino. Domino has a nickname of the Living Glitch. If you allow me to go on a small rant real quick.
Feel free
This man, who is closest thing I have to an older brother, we've known each other for years, has defied the laws of just general physics in games. Every time something like breaks for him, which it always does, every game he manages to fall through the world. I'm not joking. This is a like actual statistic that we have started to keep. He's done it in Rain World. He's done it in Warframe. He's done it in Dark Souls. And he has had me have existential crises many times. The most famous is in Dolphin Emulator. When calibrating the controller, you rotate the control stick in a full circle, and then it will pop up on a like renderer on the software, and it will show you and adjust the like input to be that of a GameCube controller. his was square. It just is the circle was a square. It's not like his control stick had a square on the border. No, it was just square. There was no reason for it to be square. It just was. I'm not joking. We have like photographic evidence of it somewhere. He is terrifying
Well,
in how much he just breaks things without even trying. It just
um,
uh,
thank you for explaining. That does actually give a lot of context to your reaction when your friend just fell through the world, when Dark fell through the world there. Oh my gosh.
Domino, sorry. Yeah, all good. Oh, my friends have the similar names.
Dark, Domino, who else was there?
There's Dark, Domino, Ditz.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Next clip, everyone. This is probably, based on percentage chances, going to be a Morriee clip, so... Oh, that's one we've already seen. That's not good. We want this one. Ah!
No.
Do you think you could run?
You're dead.
Oh, true.
It actually has me in it.
I want to
Oh my gosh.
It was still the best. Still the best. I still love it. I really treasured those days where we it was early streaming, I believe, of you, and I guess it was like one of my test streams as well, and one of them is playing Lethal Company with you guys, and it was very, very fun. I had so much fun.
Morriee-chan, when will you be hosting a Lethal Company collab?
Honestly, it's gonna be so hard because I really don't want you to suffer again. I feel like because most of you guys are near each other, I think I would rather just not host it myself, because if I let you guys get in my server, it's gonna be filled with lags, like a lot, and disconnects and everything, and I don't want you guys to suffer.
Well, you could always... You can, personality-wise, you could be hosting the collab, but someone else could be hosting the game, you know? So if you organized it, then I'm sure tons of people would turn up to play. And then you can just ask someone else if they can host the game to stop or reduce the ping.
That is true.
Exactly. Looking at you, Morriee-chan. Ball's in your court to host this now.
All right. I'll think about it. Okay, Repo or Lethal?
Both.
Just asking you both.
Both.
I think
Literally both.
Both have the merits. It's hard to pick.
See?
Oh.
Aetherlos says I'll
but you
host
have
the
to
game
pick
for you,
one,
Morriee.
though.
See?
Aw, thank you, Ivalis. So sweet of you.
I'm dropping frames again and I don't know why.
Oh no.
Morriee-chan!
¿Por qué no los dos?
Well, because what? Porque... What does that mean? I can't translate anymore. Forgotten all my Spanish.
¿Por qué no los dos? I don't.
Why not both? It means why not both?
Oh, I see.
Porque no los dos.
The only Spanish word I know is cuchara.
I know Spanish memes, and that's about it. I know the memes, large in part because of Hecho.
Is Dan okay?
No.
I hope so.
I hope you're okay, Dan. Oh no.
My internet is like. Oh, OBS
Yeah.
is not getting
I
any
really hope we
internet.
get your one before mine, because mine. It's the 500 follower clip, right?
Yeah. That one. Yes.
They can hear you
I
now.
actually
Just
thought
to let
that
you
it's
know.
gonna be like.
Oh, they can.
Cool.
Oh no!
Hi everyone.
I thought it was still down.
Okay.
Spoilers. It was still down for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ruining.
Oh, we're back.
surprise.
We're back. Full on back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I'll just do some editing magic, and you can catch the VOD over on the YouTubes. So we got another clip to watch. The final clips for one of you. Here we go.
Congrats on have 1,000. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely like crazy thinking about how I just wow. we did it, everyone. We did it. Thank you so much for helping me reach the 500 followers.
You deserve it, Morriee-chan. You deserve all of the love.
Oh, thank you, Dan. No.
So, was that the day
Mhm.
when you
So
hit
sweet.
500,
Aw.
or?
Genuinely, really do. That was.
Hi, Princess Luce, welcome back.
Yeah, that was the day when I hit exactly 500. Welcome in.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, and when was that? Have you written it down? I write down
I'm
these things.
so happy you have that clip, Morriee.
No. It was on the 22nd. I believe it was on last. Well, today is oh, it's still March. Okay. Today is still March, so it was on the March 22nd for me. It was 21st to some of y'all, but it was 22nd for me, and it was a very crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually the 21st. I reached 500, and then the next day, the 22nd, I had like I think 2 or 3 people unfollowed me, so it went back to like 400 something. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's okay. And then I was streaming, I was drawing, and then I just reached the goal, and it was amazing. I was very grateful, very happy, and very grateful for everyone's support to me and my art. Very glad.
Okay, that's
Thank you, Dinsies.
well deserved.
Um,
Well deserved, Morriee-chan.
It's so great you have that clip.
Okay.
And
On to the next one. Something you wanted to say, Toastie, before we continue?
Thank you, Dan.
all right. Okay, you know, I actually will explain this clip beforehand, because it's a cool looking clip, but the context behind it makes it more important to me. And it's why I even submitted it in the first place. So, playing Dark Souls with Domino has been a years-long journey. Like years-long journey. It started out like a year after I started streaming, and we had actually gone through all of the games together. And Domino actually did some stuff to give it a unique story for me and his characters, and it made the games incredibly personal to me. And then during the final DLC of Dark Souls 3, the Dark Souls servers went down for 8 months
What?
because of an exploitation that would allow people basically root control to your PC. It was incredibly, incredibly big oversight. And so at the final 2 bosses, we couldn't play anymore for 8 months because we just couldn't play together. We didn't want to do it that way.
Yeah.
And then this clip comes from the final Dark Souls 3 stream, the first stream we were able to get back into it. And it ends in a way that just felt really, really good. It made both of us very, very ecstatic. It's kind of the finishing of a long journey.
Okay. Well, let's give it a watch.
Oh my god, I'm in perfect place. I just gotta chill here. Don't hurt me. I'll chill here. Don't get hit between the leg again. Perfect. Get him! Don't get greedy though. Go for it, Toast. Go for it.
Aww.
100 something. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's okay. And then I was streaming, I was drawing, and then I just reached the goal, and it was amazing. I was very, very grateful, very happy, and very grateful for everyone's support to me and my art. Very, very glad.
Okay. That's
Thank you, Twinsies.
well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved, Morriee-chan.
It's so great you have that clip.
Okay.
And
On to the next one? Or is there something you wanted to say, Toastie, before we continue?
Thank you, Dan.
all right. Okay, you know, I actually will explain this clip beforehand, because it's a cool looking clip, but the context behind it makes it more important to me, and it's why I even submitted it in the first place. So, playing Dark Souls with Domino has been a years-long journey, like years-long journey. It started out like a year after I started streaming. And we had actually gone through all of the games together. And Domino actually did some stuff to give it a unique story for me and his characters. And it made the games incredibly personal to me. And then during the final DLC of Dark Souls 3, the Dark Souls servers went down for 8 months.
What?
Because of an exploitation that would allow people basically root control to your PC. It was incredibly, incredibly big oversight. And so at the final 2 bosses, we couldn't play anymore for 8 months because we just couldn't play together. We didn't want to do it that way.
Yeah.
And then this clip comes from the final Dark Souls 3 stream, the first stream we were able to get back into it. And it ends in a way that just felt really, really good. It made both of us very, very ecstatic. It's kind of the finishing of a long journey.
Okay. Well, let's give it a watch.
Oh my god, I'm in perfect place. I just gotta chill here. Don't hurt me. I'll chill here. Don't get hit between the leg again. Perfect. Get him! Don't get greedy though. Go for it, Toast. Go for it.
Aww. I love how you had to do a little hop, skip, and a jump kind of motion when the like one of the laser fires was coming at you and it almost got you,
Yeah.
and you like hopped just out the way in time.
Yeah.
For everyone watching on Twitch, do not worry, I'm recording this as well, so I will make sure that the recording goes up. And I think I'm going to do that for all King's Court moving forward, so that this does not happen again in the future. Internet! But that is the end of the clip segment. We do have a really, really long Q&A segment now. I'm aware of the time, so are you two okay to stay for like an extra 5-10 minutes to answer the questions?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh no.
There is a big delay right now. So we're just going to turn stream off and just go with the recording. I dropped 57% of frames just then. If you're watching this on YouTube, you get the full, like, uncut, like, look at me talking right now. I don't know why my internet is doing so badly. Oh, I think it's because my internet has actually gone down. Oh, we're back. I'm back, I think.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Bear with me. Sorry, everyone. We will be doing the Q&A. Yeah, I'm just gonna be recording this. Alright, sorry everybody. Stream has died, so we are doing the Q&A segment, just recording only, but it means that you can be like as honest as you want with your answers.
Alright.
Well, it's actually for all three of us. So, our first question, or one at the top of my list, I should say, for you both. I wanted to know what are your top 3 comfort foods? And Morriee, would you like to go first?
Oh, okay. I think this is a tricky question for me, because I honestly do not have a constant favorite food, because I tend to get sick of it at a time. So I tend to like, if I were to answer that, I think whatever I feel like it. Is that okay? Is that an okay answer? Or should I answer like a specific one?
Well, I think the question is more like a comfort food. So, is there a specific food that you can always go to for like comfort?
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. When I say pizza, and
What
then
kind of
when I eat
toppings
that,
do you have?
oh, I like bell pepper
Mm.
on pizza and a lot of mushrooms. I think it's just it. Bell peppers or mushrooms.
No
all I eat.
pineapple?
Pineapple is okay. Pineapple is okay. I'm not really a choosy type of. I don't really choose my food. I just eat whatever is in there.
Yeah.
Pineapple is okay. Pineapple is not. Okay. Sometimes if it's not there, that's definitely fine as well. So yeah.
Okay. And we'll just take the one, I guess. Unless there's any other specific food, like
Okay.
it's going to be your top three.
Okay. Pizza, and I also like all type of soup. May it
Okay.
be pumpkin soup or chicken noodle soup with a topping at the side or something.
Love it.
And can I answer my mom's cooking?
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever she cooks, I think that's my comfort food. I think because I'm not a choosy, I'm not a picky type of person. Whatever she cooks, I just really like eating it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's lovely. Thank you for answering.
Mhm.
Toasty, what would your top three comfort foods be?
Oh boy. Hmm. That's a tough one. Top three comfort food. Um. Hmm. Um. Meatloaf is like bottom. Like is number three. Meatloaf with mashed potatoes specifically. Then it would go.
Mhm.
Um. This pizza from specific pizza from a specific chain that's local to my area, but only one of the restaurants that was near my grandparents' house because they used canned mushrooms instead of fresh mushrooms, and so it has a very distinct flavor in my mind,
Okay.
and that's the reason why it's my favorite. Um,
Is it metallic
just
in flavor or?
no, it's just it doesn't taste fresh, but like and
Oh,
that
okay.
is now associated with memories of being at my grandparents' house, and so that's why it's my favorite.
Oh.
And then my all-time favorite comfort food is my mom's chicken noodles over mashed potatoes. Not chicken noodle soup. It's Midwest style chicken noodles. So it's very thick. It's more
Mm.
like the sauce is more it's more like a sauce or a gravy than a soup. And it's similar in consistency to chicken and dumplings. The noodles are made by hand. You
Oh.
basically take apart two whole chickens for it. You add in stock. You added like stock vegetables and stuff to add flavor to it.
Mm.
But it is very thick and goes great over mashed potatoes. And it is one of my favorite meals that only ever happened on weekends because it takes a whole day to make.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Wow.
it's
Yeah,
love, literally
yeah,
love.
and I really hope to make that meal for other people someday. That's my
Oh.
goal.
Aww.
Okay. Well, our second question is, what is your favorite plant? Oh, sorry, I should answer my top three comfort food, actually.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
ask that.
My top three comfort
I was
food.
I was laughing at the fact that you
Um,
skipped right past yourself.
I'd probably say, like, there's this, it's called Hunter's Chicken, where it's like, chicken with bacon wrapped around it. It's like a chicken breast with bacon wrapped around it, but then it has like a cheese sauce on the top. That's probably my third most comfort food. My second would probably be, honestly, pizza. Yeah, pizza's just so good.
Pizza.
It would be like a meat feast pizza with like a barbecue sauce base. I'm very specific when it comes to my pizzas. My number one top 3 comfort food is chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken
Aw.
nuggies. I love my chicken
Chicken
nuggies.
nuggies. Okay, on which on which brand do you usually like your chicken nuggets?
No. McDonald's.
What is it?
McDonald's. Do you know what McDonald's chicken nuggies? Oh yes.
Oh, I see.
I'm weak for the unhealthy stuff, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. Your favorite plant? So that could be like a tree or a flower or like a specific tree, like oak, specific flower, like a rose bush, I guess. Shall I start with this one? I can start with this one.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite plants would be honestly any and all kind of succulents, the ones that retain water in their leaves, and like they're low maintenance, so I love them. Although they still end up dying when I try and take care of them.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm a bad plant dad, I must say.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Who went first last time? I'm so sorry.
It was
Morriee
me, I
did.
believe.
Okay. Toastie, what is your favorite plant?
That's hard. I really like light blues. And so like we used to have hydrangeas outside,
yeah.
like right next to our porch. We had 2 of them. There's a couple of blue species of them that I really like. Or rather, you can turn them blue, because they take on color really, really easily. If like, but I also really like forget-me-nots. Very, very cute blues, and a yellow center, with a black dot in the middle. They're very, very distinct and very, very pretty.
Aww.
And then perennials are just a classic. Very pretty one. Morning glories are also very pretty. I just like light blues.
That's nice. Yeah, the light blues are nice, and they're kind of like I would say they're unusual, but they're like an out there kind of color for a flower to be, you know, because when we think of flowers, we think of like yellow, orange, red, and white. Whereas if there's like a blue, it stands out quite a lot, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and a lot of them that are blue that you can buy, a lot of them are actually fed certain things, like they put certain elements into their feed, and that helps them change color. Blue is a very rarely occurring color in nature. That's why, like for flaxseed, they're very noteworthy because they are blue, and just useful in general.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I'll go second. Leave Morriee to last. Oh no, I already went, didn't I? Morriee, over to you. Your favorite plant?
I don't know. Maybe you want to add like something, like a plant that you like.
I'm good. Over to you.
Okay. Could I say lettuce?
Yes.
Yes, that's
As a rabbit, yes, you can. Yeah.
I really like lettuce. They're really like on food. I really look for greens. I really like beans, lettuce, vegetables.
Greens are so good.
Yeah,
That's a
I know.
that's valid.
Had-
That's
yeah,
good.
exactly. It just takes out the oil, Just takes out
Yeah.
the oil. I don't know. I really like it.
They're refreshing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm. But when it comes to flowers, I guess I'll add Lily of the Valley.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's something that I learned to love, even though it's poisonous. It still looks pretty. And tulips are my favorite flowers.
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
Tulips.
Mm.
Mm.
But I also like chamomile. I don't know how to like pronounce it, but
Yes.
chamomile flowers, those tiny ones, they make the whole design of the flowers just pretty. I love them. Even
I
though
don't
they're
know
like
how-
small, it just adds like that aesthetic,
Yeah.
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 Mm.
I don't know how I forgot about tulips. Yes, tulips are up there.
Tulips are so pretty.
Yeah.
Mm.
So next question is: do you prefer coffee or tea?
Mm.
Should I go first? I mean, mine's really easy. It's just neither.
Oh, you don't like both?
I don't drink either. Like, people think because I'm I'm British. People think, oh, he drinks tea. I'm like, no, I stick to regular water. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for thinking that way.
I was like, it's like I feel a little called out, but at the same time, a lot of the British people I know don't drink either. So I can't really say I'm
Really?
surprised. Yeah.
We don't.
Oh, because like most like British people I know, they're like so they critic me on how I drink my tea and how I do my tea. I'm
You
like,
microwave water.
yeah, and like okay.
Morriee,
I'm
you
sorry.
microwave the water?
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes when coffee becomes cold, you put it in the microwave.
No, you
Heat it
pour it
up.
away and get the new one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I understand that you.
Microwaving the coffee actually makes it really, really bitter.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about you here, Morriee.
If
I'm
you
sorry,
are
I'm
going
looking over.
to microwave your tea, either put the tea bag in with the water or add like sugar to it beforehand. Otherwise, you could superheat the water and it could explode on you.
Oh.
This is a tip from experience.
All right, Toastie has blown up water.
Oh, I've blown up many things.
Oh gosh.
Who's next?
Eh?
I was neither. So,
More.
Morriee, you a tea
Oh.
or coffee?
Again, I really am not a picky. Sometimes when I feel like coffee, then coffee.
You can say
When I
both.
feel like tea,
You can
then
say
tea.
both.
Yeah, I can do both. Yeah, I can do both. Mhm.
Toastie?
I'm a both type. It completely depends on like whether like one how late I'm wanting to stay up. If I'm going to drink energy drink or not, then it's gonna be tea a lot of the time. If I'm going to bed, a lot of the times I'll either have chamomile or I will make like banana tea. And then chai, like various types of chai, is also really, really good when I'm just studying. But if I'm working, it's either coffee or an energy drink. And this is funny. I only have an espresso machine right now. I can't do pour over coffee. So
That's nice.
I'm not. It is nice, but like I like if I'm drinking espresso, I need to add like a lot of cream and like creamer or cream and sugar.
Mhm.
Because it's just it's a very strong flavor. I actually like my pour over coffee in a bit more of the darkest side.
Yeah.
If not black.
The bitter
But if
one?
it's pour over, yeah, the pitcher ones or pour over another like we used to have like an actual pour over thing where we had a kettle that you would slowly pour over, and that's one of my favorite ways of doing it. But we don't have that over here, so I'm stuck with espresso every day if I want coffee, which is useful for energy, less so for taste.
Well, that answers that question. Thank you, both of you. Now we're gonna get into the art questions.
All right.
Have you ever taken on an art project you regretted?
Oh, I heard Toastie saying, "Oh, I have lots of things to say to this question."
Yeah, you can go first. You can go
What?
first.
No,
since
no,
you
no,
have
no,
lots
no.
of things-
Toastie, you're first.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, we're just gonna. So it's hard to pick one. Like there was like early example. One of the first and only like proper commission like I did was in high school for an acquaintance at school. I wouldn't really call them friends. They wanted me to do a sketch of them and their girlfriend. Halfway through finishing it, I found out she was cheating on him. And he did not know yet, and he had not paid. And I
no.
gave it to him for free. He made me take the money, and I like. His friend told me not to tell him because he was gonna do it, which I think is a much better way of like.
Absolutely.
So I didn't say anything. But like, I like that is what has like made me never want to take commissions or do couple like commissions ever again. If I'm doing work, it's usually professionally now. Then there is the other really big one. I have $13,000 locked up in Europe that I'm never going to see.
What? Wait, what? $13,000 locked in Europe that you'll never see.
Yes, it is a country I will not. It's in a country I will not name, and for a company I will not name. But that company is now technically defunct, and because of the laws of the country, basically, the company that bought them immediately dissolved them, and I was never employed by that company, and the company I am trying to get money from is bankrupt. And there is no procedure to basically get the assets from the like acquisitioner. I could do it. Well, there is, but it's incredibly expensive legal court battle I'd have to go under in a foreign country. I've never like, I worked at, that I didn't work there physically. I worked
remotely.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's basically a wash, and I'll not see that money.
But do you regret taking the project then?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. It was some of the worst crunch I had ever experienced as a game dev.
Crunch? Oh no.
There were weeks I had gotten a total of 13 hours of sleep for that whole week.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Just down the drain.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
So
I would work with some of the people from that company again. Incredibly sweet. I'd never work for a company like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I do regret that project quite a bit.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Toastie.
It's fine. It's been like a year. Like okay, it's been less than a year. However, like that was wrapping up in November.
And you, Morriee-chan?
No, I'm I guess things related to me as being a game developer. I am actually a game dev.
Well, it
And
wasn't
I-
about that.
Wait, you're a game dev?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes, I am.
Oh, you are?
I am. I graduated as a game developer. That's my
What?
course. Yes, I did. I
Why
made
am I finding this out
several
now? What game? What
I
game?
forgot you said this before.
games.
Is it on Steam? Is it a game on Steam or like?
No. It's a very cultural one actually. It's one of the because our game is inspired by the Philippine culture, which is not really a lot. Yeah, you don't see a lot of those types at all. You don't know anything about Philippine mythologies. I was like, that was one of our research. Was one of our thesis. It was okay. It was good. It's just that I think when it comes to your question, it's the answer to that was when I was an intern, and I think Dan knows this because I've ranted to you about it before, and yeah, I think not because honestly, I don't want to name drop, and perhaps my closest friends or friends who knows me IRL knows this, but I was in a very bad company who is bankrupt, so all of their workers or his workers was
Not getting paid, basically.
not getting paid exactly, and overworked as well. We were working every day without stop, no rest on weekends, and we usually we were overworked until even midnights, then the next day again. And the thing is, he wanted me to do a concept art, and he complimented me. He said that, "Oh, you really did a great job with this one." But then he told me, "Can you do another one like this? But instead of 8 hours, because I was taking 8 hours of creating and finishing a concept art from start to finish. Instead of 8 hours, can you do something like this?" By 2 hours and 6 artworks in total for a day.
What?
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that. And mind you, we were not getting paid. We don't know anything about recommendations. We absolutely have no idea if we're even getting a job at this point. It was like the worst actually, so I was forced to do that. And it was my first time hating my art. For the first time in my whole life, I really hated my art. I hated how mediocre I had to pass for it, and it was the worst. I was I was telling to my friends, even to Dan, how I really hated that experience. So that question, if there's any art that I regretted, I hated it because when it got to the client basically told me that I did a shit job, that all of the concepts that I did was shit, and that I had to redo this into their liking. One, it wasn't my fault. Two, I would have done better. The first concept that I had for 8 hours that I passed, they liked it. My boss said that, "Oh, I did a great job." But then, he basically told me, "Oh, do this instead." It was crazy because during that time we were timed, like every 2 hours or every minute they'd be checking on us if we're like in the VC. It was very like slavery at that point. Yeah, so I think that's basically one of the reasons why I also had to stop. I disappeared on social media. I had to take a break. It was very, very bad for my mental health. It happened for almost a month. That's how I worked before. I regretted every piece that I made. I regretted ever working in that company. I just gonna say I just didn't like it. That's the story. Yeah.
No.
So
Did you quit after that month? Like
yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay.
The school actually did something. Well, I mean, it wasn't me, but someone of my teammates. they reported to the school, and the school was reprimanded that boss who was doing an indie company who was actually bankrupt, and telling it that, oh, if you do this again, so like a lot of drama happened. Actually, a lot
Yeah.
of drama happened that I could share to you guys, but I don't know if that's really appropriate right now.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Next time. Next time.
Next time, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel for you. That's similar. That story is eerily similar to like some of my experiences. It is awful.
I just
Yeah.
don't want to be back on that, on being a game company. I just don't want to go back there. I think I'm happy with being freelance at this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm really happy that you now understand your value, and your
Aw.
sanity's value. It's really good.
It
Yeah,
is so
it took me
important.
years to learn that.
Ah. Okay, let's brighten the mood up. Let's brighten the mood up. Next question
yeah.
is a positive one. What was the most fun art project you have worked on? If you can tell us, or unless it's locked behind an NDA. Morriee, you're first here.
Oh, me. Okay. If I were to answer that, I think all of the projects that I'm about to make, I find them all fun. One, because I'm like, newly experiencing things, exploring a lot of stuff with my art style. I tend to, if you guys have noticed, like, oh, this time my artwork with iTalus, it's pretty soft. It has less line art. I like experimenting, so it's in every pieces that I make, I try to make it as fun, and I try to make it as something that I enjoy, because I don't want to be in that position where I get depressed making art. So
Yeah.
to answer that question, I think all of the pieces that I'm about to do, that I have done, are very, very fun for me. All made of love.
That's great. As it should be. As it freaking should be. Like,
Thank
art
you,
should
man.
be created with love. So, good for you, Morriee-chan.
Thank you.
Toastie, over to you. What was the most fun art project you have worked on?
That's a hard one to answer. My relationship with my work is very rarely would I use fun. It's always very. I think I take myself too seriously a lot of the time. I'm very incredibly critical of myself. That's one of, like, I have so many like scrap projects, more than I have finished. But I would say the one I'm working on is the one I've been in, like, the most enjoyment I've had in years. Which is also becoming a bit of a problem, as I'm sure Bori knows. I'm spending a lot of time on it, and prioritizing it a lot. More than I should sometimes.
Yeah. So you have
But-
something to watch while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Me!
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the one I'm working on is like the passion project, the game I'm working on, not for my main company but for personal. It's really, I think the thing I'm enjoying is I'm putting in it's a bit of a love letter to some of my friends.
What is this
Newer
passion
and-
game, huh? What's it called?
I don't have a name yet. Like, that's a fun thing.
What's
You
the
can-
genre?
Genre Metrovania. Well, it's pseudo Metro. It's more of an action platformer that has a lot of
I'm getting
story and
blind.
RPG stuff. But time travel, or I guess manipulation, is a more fitting word. Is a mechanic in it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like everyone, I remember the part of Titanfall 2, where you get the. If you ever play Titanfall 2, there is a mission where you get a device that lets you travel between the present and past version of a facility before and after it falls apart.
Oh, that is nice. I like that.
Yeah, and so that was a very, very big inspiration for what I am doing, and I am debating on whether or not I am going to be trying to make my own engine for it, partly because I've always kind of wanted to make an engine. I think it's a really cool computer science challenge to make it run efficiently. But also, there aren't a ton of engines that can do what I want it to do really, really well. It becomes a bit of a performance problem, which is also due to like my lack of experience with like some of the foundation I'm having to lay down anyway. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to make my own engine for it right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
We'll see. We'll see then.
Yeah.
That's coming. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's a long ways off, but I'm enjoying my time with it. Yeah.
Another valuable lesson is to take your time with your art.
Yes.
Fully enjoy and let it like absorb you, and you absorb it. Just like surround yourself with it as much as you can. Yeah.
I think the thing I'm most excited for about it is going to be see friends react to having references to themselves or like inside jokes just hidden as Easter eggs throughout.
It's like it's like a memoir to your friends. That's nice.
Yes.
Yes. That sounds so nice.
I'm debating whether or not to have Morriee in it, because that's still one of the goofiest things I've ever DM'd someone with no context ever. Here, I drew part of your ear because I was practicing ears at this time. Have fun. It's
my bunny ear.
Yeah, it's a crappily done, like at 3 a.m. just rough draft of Morriee ear.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh dear. Cute. I'm conscious of the time. We still got 2 more questions. So if we can speed through the answer parts to them, if we can. So what are the things that can make you smile or laugh at the top of your head?
Ripple.
Repo.
Playing with friends.
Yeah, playing with friends, I think. Or just being around friends who you have good chemistry. Just chatting and goofing off.
Yeah,
riffing on video.
True.
Yeah.
That is true. Like we're doing right here, basically.
Yes.
And the final question: how do you handle post-stream dropping? So, I've seen this referred to a lot. For everyone who doesn't know, dropping is referred to as like when you finish a stream, your emotions can sometimes just come down to a very low point because you've been so. For example, some people can feel that they put on personas or they have to build the energy up positively high in order to be able to stream. And it's completely valid, completely fair thing to do. I support every way of streaming. But dropping is the point after that. The low point after that. I don't experience it myself anymore. So if I answer this first, how do I handle post-stream dropping? In the past, I would take my phone, I would lay on my bed, and I would disappear for like 30 minutes to an hour, just watching videos or like playing a little game on my phone. I would basically just disappear from the world, which was so nice. It was so nice. now I take care of myself so I don't experience dropping, I guess, in a way. But what about you, Toastie?
I work. Like, I don't really experience it all that often. But when I did, I usually just took that as, basically fueled the, like, exhaustion as, like, logicked it out as point of no return, where it's either I can, like, I do not recommend this, point of no return where it's like I can either double down and get something done, or I can take time for myself. But I don't know, I just need that feeling of like productivity, so I always end up going back in and working on something a lot of the time. And if not that, then I will, if I do end up choosing to like try and build, like actually take time for myself, a lot of the time I'll either go into a friend's stream chat, or if one of my main friend groups have VC going, I might hop in there and just be quiet but exist around people.
Yeah. That's
And
nice. Surrounding yourself with those you're comfortable being around as a way to like recover your energy. That's nice.
Yeah. That or sketch. Sketch is like one of the other ones I'd go to. I do a lot of off-stream art.
Well, I know for a fact, and they're not even here to say it, but I know chat would love to see some off-stream art someday. So, yeah. More sketches. Toastie, more sketches. Hee. Morriee, over to you.
Like, to be honest, off stream, I am not really as different. Well, honestly, it's really hard because I'm very different in 3 languages. I'm different in my mother tongue. I'm different on English when I speak English, and when I'm different when I speak Tagalog. So basically, all of these are a lot tough for me. So I try to remind myself that I still have myself even though I'm off stream. I try to remind myself what I really wanted to. I have a lot of notes here and there, and most of the time I also do the same thing as you, Dan. I do not touch anything, my social medias, my PC. I just go out in the world. That's what I do. I remind myself who I am.
Woo!
And yeah, and I just learn to be myself again. I
love that. Yeah. That's really nice. That's really nice to answer. But that's all of the questions. I want to thank you both for taking time to answer them all with me. I hope you enjoyed King's Court for most of what it was. Yeah, I need to do some editing now. So thank you so much to you both for being here. Before we go though, I am going to set us up so that we have a lovely screenshot together. So let me just do some editing over on the OBS side of things. One sec.